All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. This is our first ever product experience call. We're very, very excited to have special guests here. This is Tiana's father, David, who's come to share a testimony with us. We also have a few other people sharing testimonies tonight. And we hope that by the end of this call, you can just get a small grasp of what our technology, what our products can do for people, and maybe how they can help you with whatever you might be facing right now. So without further ado, David, I want to thank you so much for coming and being here today and sharing with our team the experience that you've had. I won't say any more. I just want to have you come on here and share a little bit about what you've had, what you've gone through.
Can you pin himself?
Oh yeah, I think I can.
Good review.
There we go.
Okay. Thank you, Sophia. Appreciate that introduction. And the ones I can see on the screen, I can see Savannah too. Hi, Savannah. It's my honor to be able to come and tell you a brief testimonial about my experience with Nikken products. And really this traces back. So I'm a 66-year-old dad. Okay. So, and I've lived a pretty active life, very active athletic life, skiing, hang gliding, mountain biking, jumping off cliffs, doing a lot of stupid young man things. And, I have the wear and tear on my body to prove it. And so, in my current state, I still like to be active, but literally last June, and in June 20, I came down with a herniated disc in my lumbar back. And I had never experienced anything like that before. And it was extremely painful, quite debilitating. I considered surgery on my back because I was really incapacitated. I did not do surgery, even though I went to like the best orthopedic clinic and one of the best in the world. It's called Stedman in Vail, Colorado. And they were like, maybe surgery would help. Anyway, I did not do that. And then I had the good fortune of going to our cottage in the Muskoka area last August on crutches and met Savannah. And Savannah said, she watched me hobble around for a week with people like catering to my needs and making food for me and getting me drinks, which wasn't so bad. Then she said, the Nikken products, have you ever heard of it? You might look into it. I think it could help you. So it was a nice suggestion, and I was curious about it, but typical, slow man. I didn't really grab the initiative right away. It took me a while until Tiana, joined up with this team and really sparked my interest. Said, Dad, you really should try this. And so I did. I said, what have I got to lose? I'd recovered from the herniation to a certain degree. I was mobile again. I had this achy pain in my lower back, which was really bothersome, especially when I got up in the morning and I wasn't able to lift heavy objects. And it was an irritation, but not a debilitating condition. But I wasn't used to it. I was an impatient, inactive person. And so then I tried, ordered the Magflex on my back and put it on my back. And oh my gosh, literally within 10 minutes, maybe 15 at the most, the dull aching pain I'd had for many, many months, over a year, went away completely. Absolutely, completely. So I was like, this is unbelievable. Not only the pain went away, but because the pain was limiting my movement, I got more mobility back. I felt more limber, more able to do things, and really helped me resume my previous lifestyle, which is active, skiing, mountain biking, trying not to jump off things anymore at my age. But it really was remarkable how putting this on my lumbar back and using the waist strap sometimes and sometimes not, really impacted my life. And so thank you, Savannah, for that introduction. And thank you, Tiana. I don't know if you're on this call, for making it happen, for pushing me and introducing me to this. And so, to tell you just a little bit more, I also tried the Magflex Duo, ordered that at the same time. I found to be extremely helpful, just with, small aches and pains, neck stiffness, shoulder stiffness, a little something, wrist stiffness, a little tendonitis. I just rubbed the Magduo and it's gone. Like it's, the pain is gone and I can resume activities. It's really, it has been life altering for sure, for me. And then to really top it off, I got talked into trying the sleep system. And so Tiana told me all about the sleep system and how she really thought it'd be beneficial. So we ordered the sleep system and put it on, and oh my gosh, I usually get up a lot in the night and I'm kind of a restless light sleeper, but I slept. First night was way better. Woke up in the morning, climbed out of bed, my back didn't hurt. I felt my mood was better. So my spirits were better. So, I'm convinced. I was, I guess, reluctant at first to believe in I would say some of the almost miraculous testimonials I'd heard. But when I tried it, I was blown away. And so I'm forever grateful, Savannah, Tiana, Sophia, Mike, for bringing me on this journey, starting me on this journey, because, and I know that I waited till I'm 66 to give it a try, which is a long time. And, I encourage anybody, that, people that I know, I've already been spreading the word, and younger than me, that have an active lifestyle. Don't wait, is my message to them. Don't wait until you have a debilitating injury or severe pain that's going to limit your lifestyle. Really that's what if I have any regrets and could pass on any wisdom, it's start younger. And for if you're an active person, and that's sort of my experience, because I think it will help you. It'll help you no matter what your activity is. And I'm only partway along on this journey, to be honest, because I've now tried 3 products and I use them daily, and they've changed my life, and I'm very grateful for that. But I'm looking forward to trying more too, and exploring it even more. And so that part of the journey still lays ahead for me. But anyway, there's my quick story. If you have any questions or comments for me, I'm more than happy to share.
I just want to say thank you so much for sharing that. This is actually my first time hearing you speak about your experience, because I've heard a bit from my dad when he was talking and Tiana, but I think it's really rewarding to hear that from you, because I remember when you were at the cottage and it was really hard, and I saw how it honestly was really hard on your family too. Like seeing them in pain, seeing you in pain was really saddening, and hearing about how you couldn't sleep. Not only is your pain better, but I remember you also couldn't sleep because of the pain. And now you're saying that you can you have amazing sleep now, that really warms my heart, and I'm so happy that this is working for you well. And thank you for sharing that with our team.
Yeah, it's a great observation. That one that it was a family gathering place, right? And so my wife has a twin sister. I have 2 daughters, and the fact that it impacted all the people around me that I love and that matter to me, that's really important too, because I find that I don't know, it's not everyone maybe, but for me, when I'm in pain, I'm more inward to myself. I'm less able to think of others and to understand how it's impacting others, actually, because I'm self-focused more than I would like to be. So it's a great observation that it impacts the people around you, and in this case, with your help and guidance in a positive way. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, I even remember Tiana saying to us that when you told her your experience, just with the Magflex, it brought tears to her eyes, because she had seen you suffering for so long, and she was so grateful that you found some sort of relief. So it's beautiful. And like you said, like even being in pain, like we're not ourselves. And if we want everyone to be the best version of themselves so that they can go out and serve the world, they can't be in pain, you know, they have to be feeling their best as well. So it's beautiful to see how all of the 5 pillars like really go hand in hand, because our mission really is about humans being more, but you can't be more if you're hurting, you know. So that's what the products come in. They're just tools to help us be more and do more and make a bigger impact. So thank you so much, David, for coming and sharing with us. It means the world. And we wish you all the best. We can't wait to hear what your experiences are like with some of the other products when you do get to try them.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for having me on. I appreciate it. And best of luck to all of you on this journey.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right. Elena, do you want to introduce Alicia?
Sure. Okay, so we're gonna have Alicia speak. She has a pretty unique, I would say, product experience and journey, because similar to myself, as well as Sophie and Savannah, she's grown up her whole life being surrounded by the Nikken products and technology. You know, her family has used it, being that we are family essentially. And so over time, she's always kind of had those products as like on hand, and it's kind of been all that she knew. But she recently, when she started her own business with Nikken, one of the first product experiences that she had herself, I think, was one that even caught my attention, but definitely opened up her awareness to how effective this technology could be. And it was with a very significant family member of hers. And actually, so am I able to share my screen, because I have a picture that I want to share while she tells her story. I don't know if you have the ability to make. I can't hear you. You're muted.
I think I changed the settings, so try and share.
I think I can share. Okay, let's see how this works. 1 second. Can you guys see? Can you see?
I can't for some reason.
Can't?
Oh, now I can. Now I
see it.
can. I got it. Oh,
You can see?
So cute. Yeah.
Okay. Well, Alicia, I'll let you take it away.
Yeah, so like Elena was saying, like I've always had Nikken products in my home, but I've never really been the firsthand of experiencing like pain relief, because I don't really have pain. But you know, I've seen how it works in my mom, and when I started this journey, Elena suggested that I put the Powerbands like as a collar on my dog. And at the time, she was having some significant health issues. So she has kidney disease, but it had reached a point where like the toxins in her body had built up so much, she wasn't responding to her name, she wasn't eating, she wasn't drinking, she couldn't walk, like she would whimper if she moved, she was in so much pain. And we did like a couple days of therapy at the vet, and it worked to an extent, but she still wasn't eating, you know, like she was a little more mobile, but she wasn't the way she used to be. So it wasn't until we put the Powerband on her that within like 2 days, she was eating again, she was drinking, like super high energy, like, you know, if you called her name, she comes running. So it was just like a huge significant change that we saw in a span of 2 days, that really like reaffirmed the products and their effectiveness for me. And even this picture, she sits on the Kenkoseat every opportunity that she gets, because usually I let my mom sit on it, but as soon as my mom leaves, she'll like run to sit on it. So just a huge improvement.
Which is incredible, because we now have the pet pad as well, which is very similar technology to the actual seat itself. But it's almost like the bed and the mattress for your pets, for your cats, your dogs, and the like. But I honestly thought this story was pretty incredible, because, you know, even for myself, and this is something that Soap had talked about in our previous meeting, when it comes to affirming your belief in the products, because we've grown up around these products, you know, we notice the difference when we're away from them, but I've never really had a product experience or someone share product experience that was so transformative, right? Almost miraculous in a sense. And so it was honestly pretty incredible to hear the shift that took place within days.
It had reached a point, you know, she hadn't eaten in like a week, and we're like, if she doesn't eat, you know, we have to make a decision. We'll either have to put her down because she was losing so much weight. And within 2 days of wearing the necklace, like she was eating on her own without like hesitation.
I just think that's so incredible because, like, you know what I mean? Especially even with Western medicine, like, there's so many solutions for people. And a lot of the time, right away, people like just accept, like, okay, our dog is like getting old, like, we have to put them down. They don't think about, like, maybe let's try and help the dog. And so I love that you have this like testimonial with your dog. Like, it lights my heart up, and I think it would light a lot of people's hearts up knowing that like they can do something for their dog, because that's one of the hardest things, you know.
Oh my gosh, it's
they're
so
like
hard,
your baby.
Like I've had her since I'm 25 now, for reference. I've had her since I was 11.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's like over half my life. Like,
How old
like,
is she?
She's 14.
Okay. So my dog's, I just want to mention this, like, for reference, my dog is 14. And every single person that I know whose dog is 14 is facing these issues right now with their dog. Every person that meets my dog, I tell them she's 14. They go, oh, 14 months? I go, no, years. Because my dog still acts like a puppy. And for reference, my dog has been drinking the Nikken water, sleeping on the Nikken bed, sleeping on a pet pat, like, since we got her. So I don't know if there's a coincidence to this. I mean, it seems very like, and like you telling me the story about your dog, it just seems like there's definitely a correlation between the health of my dog. And even like, she had got into an accident a few years ago, and the doctors literally said that it was a miracle that she had no concussions. She got hit by a car, guys. She had no concussions, no broke. Oh, there she is.
She was pawing at the door. She heard us talking
Lily.
about her. Hi, Lily. Lily, do you like pine egg water? Yeah.
Yeah, she's got no broken bones, like no concussion. And like the doctors literally said, like, dogs like her age, her size would have been probably like would have died. And so it was incredible to see that, like, that's how she was. And I think it's very affirming to me to now see like how your dog is acting towards this. So that's amazing.
Yeah, I think it's absolutely incredible. And I think it's even more interesting to see how, like, not only did her condition improve, but you had mentioned to me, Alicia, that, you know, she's a den dog, and you started to see behaviors and tendencies from when she was younger start to come back all of a sudden. Like, her energy levels and her spirit is completely different. Like, that's incredible to hear about.
Like, when I tell you, she would not move. Like, you would yell her name and she wouldn't flinch. Like, she was comatose. Like, I thought we had to put her down. I didn't think she was gonna make it. And like, just a huge, complete recovery. Like, obviously her kidneys aren't, you know, healed, but she's functioning at the level that she was before. It's like nothing happened.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I mean, I to speak on that a little bit, just the power of like the bracelets and the jewelry, because it's such a simple thing, and people think, oh, well, is it only going to affect like the part of my body that I wear it on? But no, you have to start thinking of your body as a field of energy, right? And then it's coming into contact with another field of energy. And this field of energy is helping it to do the things that it needs to do. It's helping your brain to send messages to your body and your cells to work in the way they need to, because each of your cells is like a mini generator, right? So if you can give it the right energy, the right voltage, it's going to be able to carry out its processes more effectively. I had a friend of mine, actually, I gave her a bracelet, and she's been having kidney problems as well. And she told me that her pee has been really frothy. And as soon as she put the bracelet on, like over the next few days, she noticed that her pee wasn't frothy anymore, that it was normal. And so it's very interesting to see the different ways that these products impact the body. I think it's unique to everyone, and that's why everyone has such, you know, diverse range of experiences. But just to wrap up the call, I wanted to get kind of a new testimonial on the water system from Tiffany, because Tiffany, I know that you recently, you know, you have the waterfall at your house. I don't know if you've set it up yet, but I know you got your shower head set up and maybe your water bottle too.
Yeah, I was like trying to like hold it. Like I was trying to fix my lid because it like spilt all over my desk right now, but fine, we fix it. But yeah, no, I've been drinking the water. I've been showering in the water, and honestly, I've saw like but like on my time of the month, I break out like in my T zone really bad. So does my sister. And since we've even been showering, we obviously have our own like facial products and stuff that we personally use, but I feel like from drinking the water and showering in it, we see a really big difference on our skin and the strength of our hair. I know I've dyed my hair like so many times too. Obviously it's like, you know, I've only been using it a couple times, but it also like helps with like my energy. You know, I kind of strayed away from coffee in the morning too before work and stuff. So it's also helped me like in terms of like hydration and just like all that great stuff. I personally love it. I'm like, I come home, I'm 10 times more excited to take a shower now. So I love the shower head, and I love the water bottle. You can take it to go.
Yeah, no, the shower head is a game changer.
It's so nice. I like live in there now.
Yeah, because it's not even just about like what you're getting from it. It's about what you're not getting from it anymore. Like you're not having all the contaminants in the air while you're showering or like hitting your skin. One of my friends, my best friend, we lived together in first year, and we had an apartment downtown, and we have the shower units in there. And after she moved out, she told me that she noticed like a big difference in her skin and in her hair, because she didn't have it anymore. So yeah, the difference is definitely noticeable. Thanks for sharing your testimony with us. Yeah, Savannah, you want to jump in?
If we're talking about the shower head, yeah, I have a lot of things to say about that. Like with my own experience, I have eczema, and I really noticed a big difference when we went, me and my sister went away to Kingston with our mom, and we were staying in a hotel. And for me, I didn't notice the difference obviously when I was in the shower, when I was home, because that's all I ever shower in is the Nikken Waterpack water. I noticed the difference when I was away, and when I was away, I was in the shower and I could not stop itching. And I was like, why am I itchy when I'm in the shower? And I realized I literally wasn't in my normal like Nikken shower head. And so my skin felt drier. I noticed that when I put my shampoo in, and I had to put way more shampoo in because it was not lathering. When I got out of the shower, my skin kind of felt like almost like sticky. Like it just, not sticky, but like dry sticky. Like it just was not the same. My skin was red, and they could see that I was clearly having a reaction, because like with eczema, you also kind of open wounds. So I'm a lot more receptible to whatever is coming, like whatever I'm in contact with is getting into my body. And so the chlorine and the metals in the tap water that I was showering in was getting into my body. And I noticed that difference right away. So for me, it's like optimal that I shower in my Nikken system always. Yeah.
Same thing with my little sister. We kind of like have these like in the summer, it's a heat rash like on our arms. It was passed down from my dad. Like it gets really bad when it's hot outside. Hers is a little bit worse than mine, but ever since she started showering with the Nikken Waterhead, she noticed like it's not as dry anymore. She usually uses like this specific ointment, but she noticed a bigger difference when she started using and drinking the water. So
that's awesome.
Yeah. Should have got her to come talk on here.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Next week. Week.
Right? Yeah.
We're always looking for more testimonials. I had someone else on our team, Alessia. She was supposed to come and share today, but she got held up at work. So that's okay. We'll just have her come next week. I think this is going to be a great weekly call for us to have. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I'm already feeling like so inspired and, you know, like so grateful to be part of something that has real meaning and makes a difference in people's lives. And it's immediate, you know? So thank you all so much for being here. Thanks for your time. Everyone who was on our team call from 7 to 8, I love you guys so much. And I'm glad that you appreciated the meditation that we did. I know we didn't really get to like finish up all that because we headed straight into this call, but I just wanted to say that I'm really grateful for all of you. And I'm grateful that we all get to grow together. Because I when I meditate, guys, like when I wake up in the morning and I like think about my goals and I think about the vision for Nikken specifically, like I think about each and every one of you and the woman that you're becoming through this process, and like us being like away on trips together. And yeah, it's a really beautiful vision. So I'm glad that maybe through this meditation, I got to give you all a glimpse of the version of yourself that I see in you. Yeah. So unless anyone has anything else to share, I think we should wrap it up and call it a night.
Yeah, I think that sounds great.
Have a good night, guys. Thank
Good
you.
night, everyone.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks so much,
Try
guys.
to keep this going.
And if you guys want to hop on the 9 p.m. call tonight, if you just can't get enough, we got Richard Bliss Brooke coming to answer questions with my dad. I'm sure it's going to be an incredibly insightful call. So take care.
It's going to stay recorded, Soph, right? You're going to record it? Or
Yeah,
is
so
he going to record it?
He will definitely record it. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, guys. See ya.
Bye.